Hello everyone, Carson here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1249 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 19th, 2024. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1249. I'm gonna start with the word unite. Alright, got the N yellow and I green. So I've placed I as the second letter, and I also know that N is another letter which goes somewhere else in this word. So I think N should go fourth. And it's most likely to go fourth because it can be IND, ING, or INK ending. These are some common combinations for a five-letter word. Um, and we could also do a double consonant at the beginning. For example, bring. I feel like bring is not bad, so let's try that. Okay, it is ING ending, but not a double consonant involving R. So what can it be? It could be sling, it could be cling. Um, yeah, sling or cling. If this word was a double consonant involving L. Of course, it could also be lying or dying or perhaps even going or doing. Yeah, I feel like all of those were the options. And also aping. But oh, and aging as well. We have so many combinations. Okay, so I would have to try the L, definitely, because sling or cling. What else did I think of? Um, dying or um, yeah, I don't know. Let's L definitely, maybe either the D or Y because of doing and dying, and probably either the Y or O, just one of them, at least. So we've got L, D, Y, and O. Oddly, or okay. I did think of aging and going, so let's see if I can fit another G somewhere. Is godly a word? This tests for going and doing, and it also tests for sling or cling. Oh, but if it's sling or cling, I would need one of the S or C. Um, but there's doing, going, dying, aping, aging. You know what? Let's just try godly and see what happens. Because again, going, doing are tested. Um, dying, I would know if that's the answer. If it's cling or sling, I'll get the L yellow. And then, if none of them are grey, then maybe aping. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, well, the Wordle answer is going. Alright, so got today's Wordle answer in 4 tries. Yeah, I feel like the elimination strategy used on my third guess definitely helped because there were so many options that I considered that were possible, and making the elimination guess really helped reduce the amount of possible options. So this definitely helped, and with the ing pattern, which I figured out on my second guess, I was able to guess today's Wordle answer going in 4 tries. So yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Not bad, and yeah, it's alright. This is Wordle number 1249. I guessed it in 4 tries. The Wordle answer is going. After I'm done with this, let's move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today's November 19th, 2024. Let's start the hard difficulty Sudoku. I see that these 7s point right, and this cell sees another 7. So in block 3, the digit 7 is forced into this cell, and then these 8s point left, this cell sees another 8, so in block 1, the digit 8 is forced into this cell, these 8s point right, and this cell sees another 8, and these 8s force the digit 8 into one of these two cells in block 5. Okay, this one points right, and this one points down. So in block 9, the digit 1 is forced into one of these two cells, and these two cells form a 1-8 pair. As you can see in block 9, the digits 1 and 8 are missing, and these 1s and 8s force both 1 and 8 into these two cells only. So in order to fit both 1 and 8 into block 9, I have to make these two cells reserved for 1 and 8, because both of these two digits can only go into these two cells in block 9. So this 1-8 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Now, this 3 points down, and 3 cannot go into the 1-8 pair. So in block 9, the digit 3 is forced into row 7. This 4 points up to force the digit 4 into column 3 in block 1, and then these 4s force the digit 4 into this cell in block 4, and these 4s point right. These 4s, they point up. Okay, 6 and 4 here point right. So the digits 4 and 6 in block 9 are forced into row 7. Now, I've marked 5 digits in block 9, and there's 6 open cells. I've marked down 5 digits, but there's still a cell empty. So this is actually a single. It's a 9. We can do a quick double check. This cell sees or cannot contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this cell cannot contain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it can only be a 9, because 9 is literally the only digit that this cell does not see. So 9 is the only possible digit that can go into this cell, so I must make this a 9, otherwise the cell would end up being empty if I don't put a 9 here. So I must make this cell a 9. Which makes 4, 5, and 6 as the missing digits of column 8. This cell sees 4, so it's 5, 6. This cell sees 6, so it's 4, 5. So 4, 5, 6. Like this. Okay, in row 9, we have 5 open cells. There is a 1-8 pair, meaning that the other 3 open cells in this row form a triple of 3, 5, and 7. This cell sees 3 and 7. This cell sees 3 and 7, so it is forced to be a 5, making the other 2 cells a 3, 7 pair. Now these 5s force the digit 5 into one of these 2 cells in block 8. These 2s also force the digit 2 into one of these 2 cells in block 8, and these 2 cells now form a 2-5 pair, basically the same logic as this 1-8 pair. These 2s and 5s force both 2 and 5 into these 2 cells only. So in order to fit both 2 and 5 into block 8, I have to make these 2 cells reserved for 2 and 5, because both of these 2 digits can only go into these 2 cells in block 8. So this 2-5 pair eliminates all other digits from these 2 cells, making the other 3 open cells in block 8 a triple of 3, 7, and 9. This 7 forces 7 into this cell in block 8, because once again, 7 cannot go into the 2-5 pair. which makes this 3 for this row, and then this cell sees 9. So I can place the 3 and 9 like this. In row 8, 1 and 6 are the missing digits, and these two cells then form a 7-9 pair, where this cell sees a 7. So I can make this 9 and 7 like this. This cell is 1 or 6 for this column. These 7s force the digit 7 into one of these two cells in block 4, and into one of these two cells in block 5. And we have another pair. We have a 7-8 pair here. So, as you can see in block 5, the digits 7 and 8 are missing, and these 7s and 8s force both 7 and 8 into these two cells only. So it's just the same concept as the 1-8 pair and the 2-5 pair that I previously found. In order to fit both 7 and 8 into block 5, I have to make these two cells reserved for 7 and 8. Because both of them can only go into these two cells. So this 7-8 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells. Okay, now in row 5, 6 is a missing digit. This cell sees 6, this cell sees 6, and 6 cannot go into the 7-8 pair. So in row 5, the digit 6 is forced into one of these two cells. And because 6 is guaranteed into one of these two cells for that row, I can eliminate 6 from all other open cells in block 4. Because no matter what, 6 is forced into one of these two cells. 6 has to be in one of these two cells. Not because of block 4, it's because of row 5. But 6 being in one of these two cells, the fact that 6 is guaranteed into one of these two cells means that no other open cells in block 4 can contain a 6. Which means that 6 can be eliminated from this cell, making this a 1, this a 6, this a 1. Alright. Sorry, this cell cannot contain 6. This one points up and this one points left to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 1. These ones force the digit 1 into one of these two cells in block 2. Alright, in block 1, 4, 5, and 6 are the missing digits. This 6 forces 6 into this cell, and because of this 4, I can also place the 5 and 4 like this. 6 in this cell is now eliminated. So in row 5, the digit 6 is forced into this cell, which then I can force the digit 7 into this cell in block 4, which makes the cell 8 and 7 to resolve this pair after I place the 7. So all 7s are placed. Now, these 8s point right to force the digit 8 into this cell in block 6, which makes this 1 and 8 to complete row 9. This one points right and this one points up to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 6, and then these ones force the digit 1 into this cell in block 5, and then all of these ones force the digit 1 into this cell in block 2. After I place this one, I can immediately force the digit 4 into this cell in block 6, which makes this 3. Alright, the missing digits of block 6 are 5, 6, and 9. This cell sees 6, so it's 5, 9, and this cell sees 5, so it's 6, 9. Alright, in column 7, 2, 5, and 9 are the missing digits, where these two cells see another 2. So in column 7, the digit 2 is forced into this cell, and this cell also sees 9, so I can place the 5 and 9 like this, which makes this 6 and 5, 6 and 4, and this is a 4 to complete this column. Column 9 is missing 3 and 9, but this cell sees a 3. So I can place the 9 and 3 like this. Row 1 is missing a 5 and 6. So let's mark down a 5, 6 pair up here. And I've noticed that the digit 4 in block 2 is forced into this cell, which makes this cell a 3 to complete this row. Row 2 is missing 2 and 9, where this cell sees a 9. So I can make this 2 and 9 in this way. This cell now sees 2, so it's 5, 2 this way. this cell now sees a 5, so I can complete row 1 by placing the 5 and 6. This cell is a 3 to complete this column, and this cell is a 5. Column 4 is missing 2 and 6, where this cell sees 6, so it's 2 and 6 this way. 3, 5, and the Sudoku puzzle is complete. So I finished today's New York Times Hard Sudoku in 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So I would say this Sudoku puzzle is mostly straightforward. I was able to solve it in under 10 minutes. I managed to spot all the key spots quite rapidly. So I'll go over them as a quick summary. So some key spots, I would say mostly are pairs or triples. Mostly pairs or triples. To begin with, the 1-8 pair in block 9. The 1-8 pair in block 9, which also formed the 3-4-6 triple in the same block. The 1-8 pair and 3-4-6 triple in block 9, which made the single 9 in this cell, which forced this cell to be a 9 because, well, actually from the very beginning, this cell saw every other digit apart from 9, so it has to be a 9. And then the 2-5 pair in block 8, the 2-5 pair in block 8, which forced 7 into this cell, and also 3 and 9, so that helped. And then I feel like the 7-8 pair in block 5 definitely helped. The 7-8 pair in block 5, because after I found this 7-8 pair, I could force the digit 6 in row 5 into one of these two cells. So yeah, after I found this 7-8 pair, the digit 6 in row 5 was forced into one of these two cells over here, which finished up column 1. So yeah, I feel like those were the key spots. So yeah, for the key spots of this Sudoku puzzle, it was mostly pairs of triples. So that's why I could spot everything so quickly, and finished it in under 10 minutes. So yeah, hopefully this Sudoku puzzle isn't too tricky for you. It was well alright for me. If you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you, and hopefully this video helped. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1249 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 19th, 2024. See you all next time. Bye!